Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, playing some more Terra Tech. Working through that playthrough I've been going at. I started in version 0.7.5, and as I do get on with this, I got my little base here. I've just been setting up a little bit of it. I'd like to welcome you to this episode, and I hope you've been having a good one. Yesterday wasn't so great. That's why I didn't really have a video come out yesterday. There was a little bit of weather around here. It had me worried about power outages and such, and decided to play it safe. So hopefully you maybe found some of my older videos if you needed a TT fix, you know, a Terra Tech fix. There's lots of old stuff in there that's pretty good. There's some really neat builds way back in them. The quality may not be quite the same, but if you're looking for ideas and different things to look at for Terra Tech, and you might want to look in there. But as I do get into this one, you know, I did already, I believe, thank you for joining me, and you know, it is awesome. I hope you guys enjoy what you're seeing, and if you do, hey, throw some blue thumbs at me, comments, subscriptions, dings the bell. Always good way to motivate and fuel the little channel. And don't forget about the Saturday Showcase. Man, I make a mess, eh? Figured I had a few extra wheels. But yeah, with the showcase, you can have your very own cool and original techs with their own video just for your stuff. And you know what? We'll share our ideas and hopefully have a ton of fun doing it. Maybe we'll even inspire each other or ourselves. Who knows? I've inspired myself, and other people have inspired me by doing these, so it's been a success so far, I believe. Look at all them components. Kind of wonder why they don't get shuffled through there a little better. It's like the resources are a priority. But anyway, worry about that another day. I'm just there for money. I just want to get rid of some stuff, make some cash, because if I blows up, it's going to be a few dollars. I don't want to have to spend too much money and be out. It's bad enough if you have to rebuy your tech, let alone if it breaks you. That's just a cruppity day, I tell you. It's not something that anyone should have to endure. But it does happen. So yeah, I got lots of rocks to clear out, don't I? Quite a few. But I do likes me a good battle. So big boy here, he just happened to be the lucky first one to, in this episode. He's gonna find out what I'm all about. So we'll see how he makes out. Not very good, as we already know. So yeah, since the start of using the regen bubbles and all that, my rebuild times have greatly decreased. Very nice. Hey, I caught it. Nice. Oh, almost had the second one. Uh-oh. Let it go. So yeah, as I kind of wandered around here, I just like, hey, right on, look at this little dude. Oh, they're scrapping it out. All mini car got taken out. Advanced tech, all for the win. And I come in and I swoop in and I just destroy them. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's pretty good. But you know what? This sneaky little sucker, I think he set me up. Because look, he's got his two buddies sitting back there in the corners. I don't know why they haven't jumped in yet. Maybe they're not as good of friends as he thought, but... look at, yep, here he comes. Dirty, dirty. 2-on-1, eh? Jumping people. Pow, pow, pow. Let's see how you pow. Oh, you didn't... Oh, whoa, whoa, what? No! Oh, whew. Thought he was going to get at my tenders and put a mess of a hurting on me. Got my words all confused there. But yeah, he ain't going to do so great now. If he had got to my underbelly, he might have been able to work his way to my cab, but not that way. Oh, them fuel tanks are looking inviting. Oh, there they go. Yeah, so there's Pow and Pow. Where's the third one? Come on, Pow. Hey, you should have shortened your name, dude. Ah, well, there's the third Pow, I guess. Now, back to this fella. Tried to ambush me, eh? Didn't work out so great. Ah, crap. Ah. Yeah, that's happening a little bit. I think it's from the resources trying to pull through things, but could be blocks too, trying to get to the skew. So between the two, that's what's going on. Yeah, we got a little full here, so I figure I better come back and save it. Ah, crap. No, didn't save it. I tried. I was thinking maybe it'd be some cool 2, or I guess that'd still be like 8-wheel action, because I got a bunch of wheels there. But yeah, I figured since I'm here, and I'm going to be here for a bit, trying to unload this thing and make some money in that, I might as well maybe make a little crafting section. And I kind of like the idea of a modular base, but I also like the idea of a monster base. So, you know, I'm kind of torn between the two ends of the whole spectrum. So this time I figured I'd make modular and, you know, not too huge. A modular monster. I got one of them in the works actually kind of already. It's not a stationary base, but it is something. I really got to get back to that too. I think the game's come a little bit farther now, and it's got a few neat things in there that I could utilize. I'm almost thinking of switching to new treads. So I got the Hawkeye treads on it right now, but those new yellow ones, ooh, doggy, they may be nice. Those big middle ones. Because yeah, the side ones I don't care for so much yet. They need work. They get beat up just from driving on them. It's kind of weird. I don't think they should actually be able to take damage just from normal operation. It's the hubs on the inside of the tracks for the side ones that are catching. Oh, this fella, he thinks he's fast, but I don't think he's fast enough. No. Oh, yeah, you may be fast, but you don't know how to use it, I guess. You're just back and forth. Come on, what are you doing? He thinks I'm stupid. He's like, oh no, if I go forward and then back, he'll lose me. And then I just gotta stay here and then I'll hide. Wow, is he unadvised on that one. I sees you. Gotcha. Yeah, so far my magnet back there, it's been a nice little help too. So I've been really working on incorporating the magnets in as I find them. Just as a really nice way of speeding things along, and it saves blocks too in battle. And I know they made it a little better for us to actually keep some blocks after we've won a battle. Them just blowing up for no apparent reason isn't quite as bad anymore. Or in the next update, it's not as bad, or it's even better then, but it already seems like it might be just a hair better already in this one. Yeah, I got playing the new update too. I wanted to try something, and it works. Yeah, if you're wondering what it would be, that new resource limit for the resource veins. They say it can be up to 1,000, and after my little experiment in my newest playthrough, the one that I'm not really going to record, I'm just going to work my way back through to about the same point as this one. Oh, if I can get that far. But yeah, it had quite a bit in there. I got some ideas for that, actually demonstrate my point, but that'll be later. There's still a few more really cool parts of this one, and I am going to rush through this quite a bit more this time, because now I'm using bubbles. I'm not really worried, or I wasn't worried before, but you know, I'm not really trying to document the actual challenge part of it. Oh yeah, that'd be a sumo tech, you can tell with all the fuel right up front. I made one like that once, lined the whole front with nothing but the explosive stuff, like the fuel tanks and that. So as long as they had some tanks, it could use its boosters, but then it would just blow up right in the face and do a bunch of damage. It was pretty effective. I think that was the one that actually got me the sumo champ thing. I should really try sumo again. It's been a while, and it's coming back, I guess. They've been working on it, getting it running again. So I don't know, I might have to give her a shot. So yeah, I kinda just hanging around the base here, cleaning out all my resources and setting things up, because I wouldn't mind crafting a few things, like maybe some filters and such. But I don't have everything, so I want to maybe protect, because I don't normally build bases and then put turrets and everything around them, because I usually just keep driving around to set up something quick and easy as I go. But this time, maybe I will. And then you get fellas like this, an explorer beast, just showing up uninvited too. It's very rude. And he got a little too close and I didn't care for it, so I figured I better deal with it. And now, the way I'm thinking is if I can get in there close, those mortars ain't going to hit me hard, and I'll limit the amount of damage I'm taking. But he turns quicker than I was hoping, and I can't get around behind him, so it's a frontal assault, I guess. But yeah, you got my bubbles, It ain't looking good. I don't think it's gonna be as positive as I had hoped. Oh no, that's a bad one. I didn't stop. Yeah, it stopped me. Dang it! So I think that's only the second. I think that's the second time I've blown up in my whole playthrough so far. If I'm right, maybe third. But I know there's only once without the bubbles. And I just got sick of rebuilding, so I started using bubbles. But yeah, I was really hoping this would work out. I didn't have really much of a charge in my batteries, and I'm already out of bubbles and taking damage. But look at that, just rip right through them. Just get in that underbelly and give me some uppercuts and right to the ribbies kind of idea. Oh, he's at least gasping for a bit. But yeah, that little battle there, that's worth a rebuild. But I'm coming back here to hopefully charge up fully by the time I'm done my rebuild. I think I might have enough chargers around here to at least be somewhat effective. Yeah, one thing that I did find about always rebuilding and everything every time after each battle, I start losing my creativity when it comes to the rebuild. Because it's like, okay, let's get it put back together quick. Back battling, back collecting parts, back making BBs, WBs, and all that. But now it's a little nicer. I'm going to get into a little more of the creative stuff here. Like I've been talking about a new creative save. Well, the whole point of that is to actually set up for my epic save. I want to make like a massive world setup and that have a bunch of my really good text that I like in there. And you know, it'll be an easy way to share things on a large scale. So I could actually load the entire world with everything that I've ever built in it. Well, that will work in the game still. And then, you know, I just have direction pointing anyone to wherever they want to go. And there would still be battles, because the encounters would still work and all that stuff. So, you know, you could entertain yourself in whatever ways. And then with the unlimited blocks, you could build your own stuff to work with mine, or just drive away from my stuff and then build your own. And it would still work as a testing save and everything else. So I was thinking I'll start out away from everything so there's no lag. And then, you know, I'll just have like a road sign. Ooh, this way for that. That way for this. Kind of an idea I've wanted to do for a long time, because I do have a few builds. Like I had Resourceful Park I would like to put in there. I gotta update it though, the trees and such maybe, but a lot of updates for that to happen. But I'm gonna get back at it eventually. But first I want to get through these so I can get on to creating that new creative save. So I want one playthrough that is fairly bug free, no annoying bugs that give me any concerns. So far, this one's kind of gave me concerns with that turret duplication deal. So, I'm not sure if I want to use that. And then the resource veins not having the limit, the higher limit on all of them. So, I'm probably going to restart before I get into that. And that's what that new playthrough that I was telling you about was for. So, yeah, we got kind of back to base here. It's not too shabby. It's holding up pretty good. I likes it. Yeah, it's kind of like the heartbeat when they're coming back on like that, eh? But I think right around in here is probably about a good time to call this one at an end. So once again, you know, thanks for joining me. The awesome you guys bring is always appreciated. And remember, you guys are the only ones that can bring that. And this little channel lives on it. It's fueled by it. You know, the likes, the comments, subscriptions, digging on the bell. Your interest in the Terra Showcase, where you can have your own cool and original text put into a video for everyone to see so you can share your ideas with all of us. You know? And also, if you want to get in on a possibly owning a 3D printed tech, there's a paypal.me link down there. If you throw a $2 donation my way, I'll throw your name in the hat. And you could be the one that walks away with a $40 3D printed tech. But as I always say, the more support, maybe the more that prize can give you, the value of it can go up. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I just don't have more than $40 right now. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome and keep having a good one. Bye. That's a nice base. Looks defended, I think. We'll see how it manages.